Woof, ladies and gentlemen, bark up your popcorn bags because I've got a tail-wagging review for Expendables 4. Now, as a fluffy Pomeranian, I might not be the target audience for action-packed flicks, but hey, I'm always up for a cinematic treat. Unfortunately, this movie left me feeling more deflated than a squeaky toy after a game of fetch. First of all, where were the dogs? I mean, seriously, not a single pup or even a scene with a dog chasing a squirrel. Come on, Hollywood, get your priorities straight. But I digress. Let's talk about the movie itself. Expendables 4 is a below-average flick, and it's not because of the lack of canine stars. The plot is as elusive as a squirrel in a tree, and I couldn't wrap my fluffy head around what was happening. It kept me on the edge of my seat, but that was mostly because of the mindless explosions that made me wonder if someone had switched dog bed for a rocket launcher. The ragtag crew of expert mercenaries and killers with a conscience, led by Sylvester Stallone, is back. This time they're promising bloodshed by the bucketful. I mean, didn't we already have our fair share of explosions in the previous movies? Apparently not, as they cranked up the gore meter to 11. Now, let's talk about Sylvester Stallone's reduced screen time, shall we? It's like they thought you couldn't teach an old dog new tricks. So they brought in Jason Statham as the leading man. It was as if Sly was chasing his own tail, only to realize that the spotlight had shifted to another pup. But fear not, Sly fans, he's still there, albeit in a smaller role. Now, speaking of support, if you want to show some love for this fluffy movie critic and help me continue to do more movie reviews, consider fetching one of our positively awesome t-shirts and other merch. They're so cool that even Sylvester Stallone would want one. You can find them on our website, and every purchase helps keep the kibble in my bowl and the reviews coming. So go ahead, fetch a t-shirt, and let's keep this cinematic journey rolling. So anyway, let's talk about the plot. Well, it's about them getting into a twisted knot with a mysterious terrorist group that threatens to start World War III. Original, right? I've seen more original plots than a chewed-up shoe. But hey, who needs a compelling story when you can have explosions and knife fights that look better than any shootout? Not to mention a bit of rather underdressed Megan Fox, because who'd say no to that on the screen? In all honesty, Expendables 4 is a bit of a dog's breakfast when it comes to storytelling, but if you're into mindless action, knife fights, and Megan Fox rolling on the floor, then I guess you could like it. Just don't expect any four-legged friends to steal the show. Until Hollywood gives us a movie with dogs and starring roles, I'll be here patiently waiting for the cinematic treat I deserve. Woof out. Woof woof.